like we kind of just mentioned prior to God, but because you're in Israel and people see that, and also from Russia, and I saw that you kind of went from Russia to Portugal, back to Russia. Now, I mean, that's a lot of moving, but also kind of from countries that are kind of on the map at the moment. You might just tell me all the moving and how it feels and what's going on.
No, of course, of course. And look, so I'm Russian origin, 4 kids, a husband, a dog, like a hands full, right? And um, kind of trying to shorten it, condense the story. In a few minutes, look, Russia was going into the wrong direction. It was obvious. I think it became very obvious 2014, right? The Crimea crisis and whatnot. And we started to plan moving abroad. And, at that point, um, Israel was never the most attractive place. And I'm sorry to say that because right now we're here and it's very welcoming us. But, I always knew that Middle East is a ticking bomb. And I have 3 boys who are now teenage. So I'm like, yeah, that's not what I want for them. So we moved to Europe. In Europe, we always, our boys went to the British school, so they were all fluent in English, and we moved to Portugal. And Portugal is a lovely place, like amazing. We lived in Porto, next to the ocean. Um, Nice people, calm. Uh, 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 you know, Kids went to the British school, but then 4.5 years later, unfortunately, the Russia-Ukrainian war started, right? And our type of visa was just frozen, right? That was one of the element, but also um, my husband and me, we still were working while living in Portugal. We still were working with Russia a lot. Like majority of our business was. I had a coaching practice where my clients lived in Russia, right? And my husband used to work on the board of directors of Russian companies. Now with the war, it was a ethical choice, a moral choice. Obviously, we didn't support the war anymore. Um, so we had to give it up. So no visa, no money, no job, and kind of okay, 2 choices we had: go back to Moscow, Russia, which was not really the option, or go to Israel. I have a Jewish roots. My parents live here, and this is the only country where you can quickly get the passport, which is very difficult anywhere else in the world, and get some support again from the friends and family, because of the war. A lot of my friends from Moscow actually moved here. So 2 years ago, we moved again. Was it was difficult, it was stressful, but Israel is very immigrant friendly country compared to, I guess, Portugal, because I experienced that, because it's kind of always welcoming immigrants to come back. So in terms of adaptation, I guess it was easier, I would say, than Portugal, but still has its own challenges, the language and just setting up your life, basically packing up your life. And it's just not me, but the whole family, and kind of making sure everyone has their place. Anyway, so we're here. We restarted our life pretty much 2 years ago. My husband started his consulting business, started looking for clients, international clients. I restarted my business, my coaching business, kind of refocused to the English speaking audience and to the business focus. So that's where we are today.